edition of Trending Issues that comes to you from AF Television. How are you this beautiful morning? And I hope that you are out of your bed. Probably you are in your office or your shop, wherever you are watching us on AF Television. Thank you so much for being part of the program Trending Issues. Don't forget, my name is still Faith Okanwa, and I am your regular host on the program. We'll talk about issues that are trending in Nigeria, in all the states that make up Nigeria, and of course outside the country, outside Nigeria. You have the opportunity to drop your comments and make your contributions on all the topics that we've selected to talk about. Don't forget our award event, which is fast approaching, just few weeks from now. That is talking about December 9, 2021, the AF News Media Summit and the award event. The venue is still Downgrade Hotel in Omaha. It promises to be exciting. You cannot afford to miss it. All right, let's start from Abia State, the first state in Nigeria. Yes, Abia got us. Of course, we're still the first state. Okay, something came up yesterday where the governor was on Channels Television having an interview, and he made a statement concerning the health sector of the state, and he made mention of having packages for pregnant women who delivered at the health centers. The health centers we have in so many rural areas and of course so many communities in the state, and some issues came up as regards to some of the statements made. Let's see the video of the governor and we'll come back to talk about it. We have health insurance, and Abia State has keyed into the basic health insurance for pregnant women. If you put to bed in any of our primary health care centers, you get 500 naira free. They give you, delivery is free, they give you a delivery pack, and they give you 500 naira. You know, that is running for the vulnerable members of the society. But if you want a certain level of Medicare, you should be able to pay until we get to a point where everybody can, the health system can be insured. So I'm only saying that you cannot take away the patients to your private clinic, and the little one you are getting in that hospital will not come, and you are sitting in your hospital and you are claiming that somebody is owing you. Your Excellency, let me quickly clarify this. You say that when pregnant women give birth in your facilities, they get 500 naira. Is that correct? 500 naira, yes. Yes, and the backpack. What is the 500 naira for, sir? Free delivery. They give you 500 naira to it could be for anything. Are you asking a poor woman what she will do with 500 naira? Some people don't have it. Yes. Well, I'm just trying to put it in context. When you look at how much, for instance, say, you know, how much you're charging as school fees in Abia State Polytechnic or even the university, there'll be questions as to what 500 naira really can do for someone who just gave birth. When you look at the cost of even baby items in the market. See, the delivery is free of charge. You get a bath pack, delivery pack, set of whatever you need to clean your baby and take care of your baby is given to you. And in addition to that, you get additional 500. At least it will pay your way back home. Are you suggesting we pay people for putting for delivering children? Well, you're the one who's embarking on the policy. Well, that's why we have to ask you what exactly the 500 naira is for. But let's. The governor of Abia State having that interview with Channels Television, talking about the health sector and the initiative the government has for pregnant women in Abia State, and he made mention of a free delivery for Abia women who specifically delivered at the various health centers we have, and you will get a free delivery, free of charge, you deliver free of charge. And let's not forget that the governor also made mention of a free baby pack. Of course, I don't know what is inside the pack, and he also made mention of 500 naira for the women, probably to take them from their place from the hospital back to their place. Of course, that video generated some controversies yesterday, especially in the social media, and some persons have concentrated mainly on the 500 naira part of it. Of course, the governor is saying that when he was asked what the women will use 500 naira for, because he said that some of these poor women, they cannot afford it, and it's now left for them to decide what they want to use for. Of course, the money is small, yes, but at least something has been done. But some persons are saying at least he should have increased it. Of course, the Abia State government has released a statement to clarify that statement, which has generated some controversies. And I will just take few of the statements of the Abia State government trying to clarify that. And I'm quoting now. It says, apart from free antenatal care, the women receive a complete birth pack, which averagely costs over 7,000 naira, an additional 500 naira in cash for transportation after delivery. The idea is premised on the fact that these nursing mothers come from just a few poles away from these hospitals. So in a situation they do not have their means of transportation, a chartered tricycle will normally charge them 500 naira to convey them home. At no time did the governor convey the feeling that all lactating mothers receive as support from the state government is 500 naira. That is so far from the truth, as a total package from prenatal, antenatal, and postnatal is well over 20,000 naira in value. End of quote. That is the Abia State government trying to clarify that 500 naira and delivery pack statement made by the Abia State governor. Of course, I hope that you have gotten the story correct. Alright, still trending issues on AF television this beautiful Friday morning. Don't forget our world event, December 9, 2021 is one event that you cannot afford to miss. Of course, you can drop your comments and your contributions on this program, trending issues, and we'll take the ones we can. All right, let's go over to something else where someone was killed in Anambra. Somebody that was known for his controversial statements and efforts. He was a human rights activist, and he was known to be a staunch supporter of President Muhammadu Buhari. Who are we talking about? We're talking about Kenechukwu Okeke. He's from Anambra State, in Mpo precisely. And of course, a very sad event at that. He lost his life last month, October, and the wife is alleging that it was his tenant that killed him. His tenant's name is Chadiobi. Chadiobi was said to have packed out of the house without a prior notice to Kenechukwu or his wife. He did not inform his landlord before he packed out of the house, and he was said to have come back to the house where he met just the wife of this man that is dead now, and he requested for a refund of 2 months of his rent, which is still pending. And of course, the woman said she told him that since you did not inform us before packing out, we cannot refund you your money. Of course, she made an allegation that this guy continued to threaten her, threaten the husband, threaten the family members. And the husband, that is Kenechukwu Okeke, had to go to the police to report, where Chiadiobi, the tenant in question, was said to have signed an undertaking, and they thought the issue has died. But unfortunately, this guy was said to have come back to Kenechukwu's house, where Kenechukwu confronted him, not knowing that he had some of his friends, some of his gang members, so to say, about 7 of them in his house, and they used matches to stab him, and they had to use a fuel poured on him and burnt him. Of course, it's a very sad situation, and they said that it was on a Sunday it happened, and they had to rush him to the hospital, burnt, and he died. And it's a very sad event. Of course, the police are saying that the information they have about the said news is still sketchy, and they're still trying to do something. Of course, this man is said to be still loose, walking about the street, and also allegedly threatening the family, and of course the mother of this man that is dead. Is a very sad and unfortunate incident, just to lose a very young and vibrant young man. Of course, his burial date has been fixed, and he's going to be buried on Friday, December 3rd, 2021. Our heart goes out to the family, and we hope that the needful will be done as to ensure that the persons behind his alleged murder and death are brought to book. All right, let's take some of the comments we have already on trending issues. We have so many of them. We have Kingsley Owona is asking, is the Abia State governor fine? Okay, Stephen Okudo is saying it's not bad idea, he tried. And Merife Mary Faye Ugo, GCFR, is saying Burumiri at work. And Mary Faye, okay, still. Engineer Kim Eze, okay, says, Bros, I beg, I don't want to laugh this morning. All right, Ogbede Fabian says 500 naira only, for which, okay, nonsense reason. Okay, this type of conversation is alright. He's making some. Alright, we have Jacob Swain. Jacob says, okay. Alright, Uchendu Don Simon is there. Chinedu Okolo. Alright, you're a bad governor. John Aka. Okay. Fabrice is saying, I'm here with you. Uzoma Ojukwe, Ogbede Fabian, John Aka again. All weather. Gosprina is saying 500 naira, like seriously, and you as the governor is boldly saying this. What can 500 naira afford? Really embarrassing. That is all weather Gosprina. John Aka, right? Ogbede Fabian is still commenting. Jackson, Jason, Dorcas. Yeah, Evans, my man. So nothing goes for nothing. This is super story. All right, we'll still come to that. Jude Obunna, Ekago, Emmanuel Biyo, Jimo is saying, may we not receive bad news this weekend. All right, Dorcas Jackson is there. Okay, it's not a sports program. She's making some predictions. All right, it's still trending issues on AF television this beautiful Friday morning. Don't forget our What Event, December 9, 2021. What event that you cannot afford to miss? Just save the date. You can still call for us to reserve a seat for you. Whatever type of seat you want, just give us a call and we'll just do whatever thing you want, and the seats will be kept for it. But it's still Downgrade Hotel here in Omahia, Abia State. All right, let's go over to another issue that is trending. We know Evans, a popular billionaire kidnapper in quote, and his real name is Kenechukwu Okeke, popularly known as Evans. Of course, he trended a few years back, and the people were wondering how a kidnapper turned to a billionaire, and the people were saying that he just kidnapped high-profile persons. Of course, this man was arrested precisely in 2017 by the team of the IGP's team led by Abakiari. We know Abakiari that is suspended now. Of course, he was arrested in 2017 for allegedly kidnapping one Donatus Dunu, the managing director of Maidon Pharmaceuticals, with his colleagues, and then his trial has been on. We saw cases of sitting and resitting adjournment, and he appealing some of the judgment. He also appealed the one that the IGP seized his trucks and every other thing. Of course, good news has come, as people have been asking, why is this man still not, why is he still out there? Why is he not sentenced yet? Why is the court yet to give a ruling or a judgment as regards to Evans? Of course, the Lagos High Court yesterday, being Thursday, gave a judgment, and that is to say that Evans is to be killed by hanging. He has been sentenced to death by hanging. Of course, he has some of his co-conspirators, and then we know that when his case was still on, he denied being a kidnapper, saying that he does legitimate businesses, and he also denied some of his co-conspirators. And then he also said that he had to say, yes, I'm a kidnapper, when he was being interrogated by the police, because the police allegedly shot 4 persons dead in his presence in a bid to get him to confess to the crime. All right, that is it. The court has ruled, and the rest is left for the hangman, whosoever he is. That is to say that Evans is now is a convict, and he has been sentenced to death by hanging. All right, a similar event happened also in Akwa Ibom State yesterday, where a high court in Akwa Ibom State sentenced a 31-year-old man. His name is Ekerete Michael Opon. I don't know if I got that correct. Well, Ekerete Michael Opon in Akwa Ibom State was said to have kidnapped a 4-year-old little boy in 2015. The boy's name is a success, Amos Carlo. He's said to be a native of Ohafe local government area of Abia State, and this man was said to have kidnapped him since 2015. And up till now, this little boy is nowhere to be found. Of course, the High Court in Akwa Ibom State sentenced him also yesterday, and and now they did not say if he's going to be killed by hanging or by gunshot. But then the governor of the state I was talking about, the Akwa Ibom state governor, has the final say. The judge says that the governor has to decide if this man will be sentenced, will die by hanging or by a firing squad. It is now left for the governor to do. That is why I will say, stay out of trouble, stay out of crime. Crime does not pay. Anything illegal cannot pay you. Just keep being a good citizen wherever you are, and it will be. Let's just take a few of the comments more before we call it a wrap on trending issues. Smith Isu is saying it's a shameful thing for. Okay, all right. I'm just trying to filter that statement. If it was not a Nigerian factor, he elected the governor. Who is the governor governing? Who is the governor representing? The reason there is a governor is because of the citizens and not him and his family. So for all that the state is getting from the federal government, how much is the governor giving out to the citizens of the state? How much is going for constructions and infrastructures? How much is going out for healthcare system? It's a pity these are the sets of leaders that the EFCC should go after they have finished serving as a governor. That is a Smith issue there. All right, John Aka is saying, tried for what? Did Abia state money belong to him? And Austin Black, Abia, if you are planning to get pregnant, remember your governor promised you 500 naira only. All right, we have so many comments here. Thank you so much for being part of the Friday edition of Trending Issues. Thank God it's Friday. Just keep being a good human being. Try to be a good citizen wherever you find yourself and stay out of trouble. My name is still Faith Okamwa. Don't forget about World Event December 9, 2021 at Downgrade Hotel. AF News Media Summit, an award event that is going to be a bomb on that day. Thank you so much for being part of today's edition of Trending Issues. Till I come your way next time, it is bye for now.